like all. It's like the entire 12 weeks, kind of like trying to herd cats. They're like. Ladies and gentlemen, what you have just seen and heard was a test. Remember, this was only a test of the emergency clown broadcasting system. Had this been a real emergency, you would have heard and seen this. I would like to now take this time to ask some of the clowns of the alley, if they're here, to stand up, be recognized for your volunteer. Shimmy, Uncle Suvenoggin, Sloppy Joe, where's Cookie? Cookie maybe in the back. There's Sweet Pea, Miss Fortune. All of these guys and more came out for 12 weeks and volunteered their time to share with their expertise and their love of clowning to help these guys become what they are now. Yeah! So thank you, volunteers. If you look there, I am Magic, or otherwise known as David, the president this year. The vice president is Cookie, who's in the back, I think, with the cake, and she's preparing that. The secretary is Shimmy. Yay! And our treasurer is Numbers, who is not here tonight with us, but he's having fun with his kids. So there's that. Now, they went to school, right? They went to clown school. So, guess what? We have diplomas! So please give it up for Dynamo! Timmy with the photo. Awesome. Please bring it out for Scallywag. Now we have Annie M. Lucille. Rumble Bomb. Thanks for thinking of me. And last but certainly not least, Cupcake! Arco Edie! Poverty! And by the way, in case anybody's wondering, this basically says Fun World Clown Alley 288. This diploma is to certify that Lollipop has successfully completed the course in clowning and is entitled to privileges, benefits, happiness, and responsibility of being a clown. I think you fit the part. Rainbow! These are what's called our Junior Joeys. They're called Junior Joeys because clowns are also called Joeys because of Joseph Grimaldi, was one of the famous clowns back hundreds of years ago that basically was one of the clowns that started everything. And he started performing on stage at 2 years old, went up through, performed until basically the time of his death, and his stage name was Joey. So clowns nowadays are called Joeys, and the young ones are called Junior Joeys. And let's give it up for Cattywampus! Mr. Bonkers! And Waddle Hop! You can become comedy if you'd like. Yeah! Clean up! Yeah. Muddy Shoes Puddle Jumper! Would you please move your tassel from the right side over to your left? Some clowns are made, others are just born. And now is this comedy Ziggy! Ladies and no, that hat can take off somebody's head. Ladies and gentlemen, your Fun World 2011 Clown School! I want to do one thing before we close, and then they'll stand up here if everyone wants to come up and take photographs for, because it looks like somebody just, ate a box of crayons and threw up. There's color everywhere. So if the family members and things want to come up and take photos right after this, please do. Don't waste too long, because then we're going to go back in there for, like I said, the refreshments afterwards. So, ladies and gentlemen, one of my heroes of all time, and a wonderful clown, was a gentleman by the name of Red Skelton. A lot of you younger folks may not know him. Please Google him or look at YouTube or some things. You will see an amazing man that did Freddie the Flea Older, a tramp hobo clown, and just all kinds of other things. He was amazing. He had a television show on for a long time, running, and it was live at the time. A lot of the great outtakes and things on it, you should just kind of try to find them. They're hilarious. But he ended his program each night with this. And he was a very, very humble man. But he would end his program with, "The time has come to say goodnight. My, how time does fly. We've had a laugh, perhaps a tear, and now we hear goodbye. I really hate to say goodnight, for times like these are few. I wish you love and happiness in everything you do. The time has come to say goodnight. I hope I've made a friend. And so we'll say, may God bless you until we meet again." Give it up for the volunteers! Photos! Take some photos if you like, folks.